Alright folks, so what we have here is my EDC for today. I didn't go to work, so this is a little bit different than what I typically have on me. I want to walk through it and talk a little bit about everything I got here. But before I do that, why don't you go grab yourself a nice cold beverage, come on back and we'll get started. Alright, so hopefully everybody made it back. And before I get started here, I'm doing something a little bit differently than the way I typically do EDC videos. This is the Maxpedition Tactical Tray. I know that's kind of a goofy name, but it's a really great product. I did a review on it a few years ago. This thing still looks brand new. I use it all the time, so when I come home from work, I just drop my stuff in here. And generally, I'll keep the items that I rotate throughout my EDC for the week in this tray. And it's a handy way for me to stay organized because by nature I'm a pretty disorganized person. That being said, let's talk a little bit about what I did today and what I carried as a result. Like I said, I didn't go to work, took off, and I decided to do a short hike in the woods and run some errands and stuff like that. So this really isn't a bushcraft kit or an EDC survival kit or any of that because I didn't feel that it was necessary, it was needed. This is just stuff that I was carrying around with me, and a lot of it I do carry around typically as I live my daily life. So just getting started, I'll start with this. This is the Maxpedition CMC wallet. This tray is going to flip over. And I've done a review on this, and it's been in a couple of these EDC videos. It's a pretty handy wallet that I like a lot. It did come with a goofy change purse on the back that zippered up, and I cut it off. And that's starting to fray and look a little ghetto, for lack of a better word. And so I'm going to be looking to replace this. I have some very specific requirements that I like in a wallet. I like something that's tough and it's durable. And I like the card envelopes to be aligned a certain way so that they can't fall out this direction or this direction. That's a problem that I've had with some other wallets and with the Maxpedition one in particular. So I switched to this wallet, but like I said, I didn't really like the change purse. This is a Yaesu VX3 ham radio. It has a wide band for reception and transceives on 2 meter and 70 centimeter frequencies. It's really handy. I have a Nagoya antenna that I added to it. You can see look how small this thing is. It's small, it's lightweight. It acts as a backup communication device should I need to do something with cellular being down. And that's a little bit of a stretch. I just like to listen to the radio. I put it in scan mode, pick up some of my local repeaters and listen to them as I go about my daily activities. But whenever I do go into, do a hike or do some camping or something like that, I always take a ham radio with me, and I EDC one every day. It's not always this one, but this is one that I got, was relatively cheap, and I really enjoy it. Sorry about that, folks. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty there. Staying in line with the communications. This is my EDC phone, the phone that I carry around with me. It is a Galaxy S5, and I've mentioned it in a couple other videos. I'm really just not happy with it. None of the applications work the same way. Different menu options, different settings, configurations are all over the place. And then I have some problems with this phone locking up or turning off or getting overheated. Just not happy with it in general, and I will be looking to replace that as soon as I possibly can. Next thing we have in here are these are Skull Candy earbuds. These have been discontinued, and I really like them, but they're not really the best earbuds. I usually go through a pair every quarter, but I use these all day, every day. For my job, I spend a lot of time on the phone, so I'm talking into these on conference calls and things like that. The other thing is that I use them to listen to music or watch YouTube videos, things of that nature. I do like the product. I wish they were a little bit more durable. They've got discontinued, so I'm going to have to find something else. I did a video where I modified this flashlight. It's the Olight S1 Baton. It's a terrific EDC flashlight. There isn't much that I would change about it. In fact, the things I did. I took the magnet out of there, for example. It has a great little tactical clicky switch here on the side that allows you to run through the variety of settings. It's a great little light, fits in a pocket. It's small, it's lightweight. It can get incredibly bright. Very good value for this flashlight. I can't see anything knocking this out of my pocket for a while. Here's another, this is a knife that I've done some videos on. This is a 2015 Super Blue, I think is what it was called, release of the Victorinox Pioneer. I previously carried a Cadet for a number of years. This is a little bit bigger, a little bit more robust, and this is my new EDC, people-friendly, pull-out-in-public knife to cut something open. Very handy, like it quite a bit. Victorinox makes great products. I recommend this to anybody. You don't have to get the blue one. They have some other colors as well. Typically I like to have a little bit of a multi-tool on me for different reasons. This is the Leatherman PS4 Squirt. I can't remember if I did a video on this or not, but I know it's been showed up before in kits and EDC videos. Pretty handy and has a nice pair of pliers on there, just in case something needs to be pliered, right? Now in terms of bigger knives, this is generally what I think most people like to see in these videos. This is a Spyderco Paramilitary 2. And I like this knife. It's got a great design. I've done a couple of videos on these. I recently put these camo scales, these Digicam scales, on this knife. Was the flat dark earth or coyote tan, I'm not sure what they call it, sprint run, and this has a S35 VN steel. Very nice knife, great utility, lots of options for carry. It deploys great, very good design, very comfortable in the hand. Can't say enough great things about it. There's a reason everybody likes that knife. And then this is kind of a toy for me. It's something, maybe it's pocket jewelry, I don't know. I keep this in my back pocket. I'm a lefty, and I wear 5'11" tactical pants, and I know that sounds a little bit goofy, and you know, it might cause somebody to laugh about it, and you know, I do too when somebody says they're wearing tactical pants. But they have really large back pockets, and I can carry this in a reverse draw position in the back pocket. And that's pretty handy for me. Now granted, this is just a big beefy folder that I like to carry because I like big beefy folders. But this one in particular doesn't get much use. I just like carrying it because I think it's cool. I think Strider knives are cool, and this is just something for me to feel comfort knowing that it's there. I do use Strider knives. People go, why don't you use your Strider knives? And so this is I didn't carry this one today. This knife gets carried quite a bit. This is an S&G. The other one is an SMF. This has got the double gunner grip, and this one does see quite a bit of use. I just haven't been in a position where I've had to use the SMF, but it's a great, durable, big, beefy folder that is a lot of fun to play around with. So really like this. Anyhow, that wraps up this EDC video. Let me know if you like this format where I use the tactical tray or not. I can do that. I just was trying to mix it up and maybe present something a little bit different. Anyhow, that's it, folks. Thanks, everyone.